Hey YouTube, Omar here. It's hate week time, and I'm trying to pull out all the stops for us to get a win. This is a Giants bead necklace street vendor item that I bought the day of Super Bowl 46, which the Giants ended up winning, if you recall, over the Patriots. Times two, second time. But here we go. This is another must-win. Giants 0-3. It doesn't ring. It doesn't make sense when you hear that. When I hear that, when Giants fans hear that, when anyone hears that, it just doesn't make sense. The Giants are not the team that you expect to be 0-3 at this point. But there's no time to dwell. There's no time to dwell. The Giants are 2 games out of their division with 13 games to go. You can't just give up now. You gotta keep pushing. This week, I don't know why it's upside down. It usually isn't. There's a way to fix it. Whatever. This week, we get the Chiefs. Don't get me wrong. The Chiefs are talented. But I think the Giants will win. There's only so long this can go on before the Giants right the ship. There we go. I fixed it now. We're on the road at a Kansas City team that's 3-0, but I was looking at who they've beaten how. And frankly, they haven't beat they haven't beaten anyone so special. And they haven't won by any special margins. Now, it's do or die. 0-4 could be too deep a hole. But this is the week that we will come out and right this ship. And let me get to why. I think, or I know, Eli Manning cannot continue to play like this. It's just not going to happen. He's going to step his game up eventually. And I think this is a good week to do it. We are going up against Brandon Flowers, who I know is a talented corner. But other than that, I like our matchups. Victor Cruz, Hakeem Nicks, Ruben Randall, get open. Eli, get them the ball. This is man coverage all over the place. Victor Cruz should have a beast. He's going to have nickels and linebackers and corners on him, all on second corners on him all day. Someone has got to feast. Someone has got to eat against their secondary. Now, one thing I'm really worried about, our offensive line, which has been terrible, going up against a good defensive front led by Tamba Hali, who I think really is one of the most underrated players in all of sports. No one talks about Tamba Hali. I do. If you're a Chief fan and you're watching this video, which I don't really know any of you, don't worry. I know who Tamba Hali is, and I'm worried about him. He poses a threat to an offensive line that hasn't been able to block anyone in run or pass situations, that is. However, this does not mean throwing the towel, we're done up front. I repeat, if the run game can get a yard or two, and I'm obviously not being literal, but that's what I mean. When you watch the Giants, the run game is just atrocious. It's like we don't even have one. Just giving away downs when we hand the ball off. That can't happen against a pretty good D. However, that being said, if David Wilson and this offensive front can get something going, expect a big day from Eli Manning. Also, expect a big day from this defensive line that needs to step up and have a big game. Dwayne Bowe, and this is our secondary going against their wide receivers. Dwayne Bowe's been struggling. Lock him up. That's first priority. And work off of that. This is a big game. Every game is in the NFL. This one's a big one. We need to get in that win column. No excuses, no ifs, ands, or buts. There's nothing that anyone can say on either side of either end of the spectrum that can convince me that the Giants don't need a win this week. I saw Tom Coughlin that he said in his interview that this is not a must-win. I don't know what a must-win is if this is not a must-win. We can't find ourselves 0-4. The record itself is terrorizing. That's pretty much my take on the game this week. As I said, I'd make a more in-depth video. I will. The breakdown video, that will probably come sometime Saturday. I think I might make some weekend videos this week. I don't really know any of you Chiefs fans, so I can't really trash talk or make a bet or anything with you guys. I'm not really aware of any big-time Chiefs video makers on here. Also want to make a quick note. I just got done watching the Mariano Rivera farewell, if you will, at Yankee Stadium. If you don't know, I'm a huge Mets fan, and I absolutely despise of the Yankees, but I could not be a bigger fan of Mariano Rivera. I think he's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, class act in all of baseball. The clear best closer of all time, and I thought it was really classy and really awesome that Derek Jeter and Andy Pettitte were the ones to go out there and take the ball from him in the 9th inning. And good job by the Rays and the fans and everyone acknowledging just how great a player Mariano Rivera is and was, and he will be missed in the game of baseball. So that's pretty much my take. Chiefs hate week. It's Thursday night. I'm pulling out the magic beads, for God's sakes, Giants. Please, get me this win. Get us this win. Get Big Blue Nation. Eric PABC. Kyle Pizzle. All of us. Get us this win, please. We need it.